Hey everyone, so today I have for you what I think is pretty interesting. This is a Masterlock, as you can see. This is a Master number 19. And as you can tell, since I picked it up, this thing is humongous. So here is a regular Masterlock for scale. So you can see it is quite a bit bigger, probably at least 4 times the size. Twice as thick. The shackle is humongous. Super interesting. So this was loaned to me by Jay Gabriel, who had apparently a couple of these sitting around because I was interested in trying to get one picked. This thing was tough to get open. So there's a couple things going on here. Number one, it's got this gigantic key. It's 6 pins. You can see the keyway there has a 90-degree jog in it. So this is similar to something like some of the Masterlocks that have just that very paracentric keyway. So you kind of have to put your pick in and then angle it at a 45-degree angle and then kind of push and bend it. So I do use a 15 thousandths pick, which you can see is pretty bent up now, to get in there and get it angled right to lift those. In terms of what pins are in this, I am not 100% sure. It felt like either tapered pins or serrated pins, but you definitely have to lift them through multiple clicks and touch them multiple times to get them set to shear. It's a Masterlock, so the feedback is just terrible. You can't really tell what's going on in here, and you got this slop in the core. Stuff just moving around. And then the other thing that was really tough about this is the actuator spring is super strong. So you really have to crank it to get it turned. So I get it open and then I have to throw another tensioner in there to turn it. You can see in here, in the shackle hole, I've got like just a straight metal bar. This is probably 100% impossible to shim, I think, just because it's got that 90-degree angle. There's nothing to kind of push against and push that actuator back. And you actually have to have it turned to relock it, because when you turn it back, I think then whatever the retaining mechanism here spreads out. So yeah, this was super interesting to pick. This was really tough. Again, very difficult for Masterlock, but these are old. I don't know if they make these anymore. But yeah, kind of cool. Just the fact that it's humongous and difficult to pick. It shows you that Masterlock could at one point actually make a decent lock. They just choose not to anymore. So there you go. We'll get this up in the vise and get it picked. But again, that is a Master number 19. All right, I've got my Master 19 here up in the vise. So that's a very loud open. And let's see if we can get this picked on camera here. I'm not 100% sure what kind of pins are in this. They feel, I don't know, like serrated maybe, possibly tapered, because you do have to lift each multiple times. There's also a pretty big biting bidding differential when you get to the back. There's a really low lift pin 3 and a really high lift pin 5, and so I have some difficulty getting that one sometimes. I'm using 2 tensioners here, partially because the actuator spring on this is really tough, and also partly just to protect the keyway, the bottom here, from wear, because this is not my lock, so I'm trying to be careful with it. Pretty challenging to get a good feel for the back of this lock, because it does have this like general muddy feedback. Combined with the weird keyway, it just makes it hard to get good pick placement. I keep switching picks because this white-handled one is a little steeper, and on that really high lift pin 5, it just seems to do a better job. I have gotten a little bit of core movement out of this, so I do know I'm making progress, even though it's pretty slow going. front half feels pretty good. I think I just need to get some of these pins in the back here, which again are kind of pains. Everything feels pretty set. Just making sure making sure I don't have an open and I'm just not pushing hard enough on the actuator here. This is very close to being open. And all these pins feel set, which means I'm probably just missing something here. Should just need a little tap on one of them probably. Either that or I need to lift this pin 5 a little higher. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, that is open. I just need to give it a little bit more turn. Okay. Yeah, that thing is a beast. A lot of tapping that has to go on there to get those pins up. Just problematic. Pushing against that actuator, the keyway. There's the bitting of this again. So you can see this is what I was talking about here. Coming in from the front. I got a real high lift. And then I got this low lift on 3. But then to get to 5, it's a real high lift again. So, yeah, there you go. There's a Master number 19. Old school lock. Miles away from a regular Masterlock that you buy now in terms of difficulty. So, but we got it open. All right. Thank you for watching.